What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you another Dynamite video today. Today we are playing the Lord RtW, and in this video we are talking about Falgin versus Sauron. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a Falgin versus Sauron. We have a Dwarven hero versus Sauron, the Lord of Evil. Now, in this video, let's take a quick look at the Sauron build. He is running a pretty typical bottom R0 middle build without fear, without the madness on the top R0 tree. I have seen this before. It actually does pump out some pretty decent focus damage if you can get your stars lined up right. Interesting to see this build here. Okay, so as far as the actual damage output here, you can see that my soldiers put out significantly more damage than Sauron's soldiers here, and then Commander Sauron did his best but was not able to prevail. I think the only thing that kept this Sauron alive was his 68,000 healing, which actually almost evened out the fight stats, okay? Actual damage output here, guys, you can clearly see that the Dwarven foot soldier Guardians took the cake, okay? And on the enemy side, of course, Sauron with the big W, okay, on damage. Actual build for Falgin. This is a fun build. I've decided, after talking to my buddy Wildkeeper, this is the build that I land on. It's running with Gigantic Hammer, okay? It's running with Durin's Plate. It's running with plus HP on the Bone Mask, and then we're running Box of Knowledge for the leader. Now, the point of this build is to give a lot of plus HP to the army and a lot of plus attack to the army in order to use Falgin's abilities well. All right, so for example, my Master Throwers have a total of plus 9 damage from equipment, plus 3 damage from skills, so that is plus 12 damage on my Dwarven Master Throwers. And then HP wise, they have plus 8 HP. Okay, the Guardians here are going to be the same thing, plus 8 HP, plus 12 damage here, and plus 15 defense. Okay, so Falgin makes his units very, very tanky in the following ways. Falgin will give his units minus 18% physical damage, plus in additional, if this is maxed out, right, 10% damage received, plus an additional 15% defense, 15% speed here with a Purge, right? You can cleanse your units rounds 3, 6, and 9. And then his R5 tree, Thrain's Guard, really increases the survivability of his units by reducing the damage they receive by 20% for the first 6 times. And after that, they get a huge damage bonus for the rest of the fight. In addition, Parry is going to reduce the damage that I take from melee units by 14%. Okay, so let's put everything else aside and let's just talk about taking damage from a melee physical unit. Falgin will reduce all melee physical damage by a total of 42% from his skills, okay? So that is quite substantial damage mitigation. It's on par with Black Serpent, who reduces all damage received, physical damage received by 43%. So it's on par with that, okay? All right, let's see how this actually performed in combat here. Again, slightly unorthodox Sauron build, but I have seen it plenty in the past because it does pump out some decent damage. Okay. Master Throwers here, ladies and gentlemen, getting a lot of damage bonuses here, and they will gain damage bonus from the Lord of the Arcane Leader accessory. Okay, bonus. Into round 1, here we go. Ram Riders doing their best to punch the Fallen directly in the face. Falgin manipulating the enemy. This is a key part of my build. I definitely like to manipulate on the helmet. Alright. Tranquility. Here we go. Tranquility, just cleanse off Manipulate. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Manipulate has been cleansed. Okay, the Master Throwers. Here we go. From the accessory, right? The leader proc on the accessory gave me minus 9% physical damage received. So now my Master Throwers are taking 51% reduced damage received. And then they gained a maximum damage roll of 41. So they will be dealing decent damage. That is 11,000 damage right here, punching these Halberdiers in the face. Okay? The Guardians also rolled a maximum damage roll here, and they are going to hit the Fallen for 10,826 and get a max roll laceration, okay? Not too bad. All right, okay, here we go. Into round 2, folks. We are seeing Sauron getting some damage out. We have Trembling Strike here, okay, hitting a few times. Master Throwers, 6,000 damage on the Halberdiers. Guardians punching the Halbies directly in the face as well, folks. A lot of damage output here. And here in round 3, we'll see Sauron's damage come out hot and heavy. Oh my goodness, I just cleansed off the focus damage received. Sorry about your luck, Sauron. I just cleansed Sauron's bonus focus damage off my units. Yes. Yes. Black Arts, we have Soul Siphon. Okay, so he's dealing about 18,000 damage here. Probably would have been closer to 22 to 25,000 damage without those bonuses falling off. All right, pretty good damage mitigation from all this physical on my units. I'm really enjoying that. And overall, the Master Thrower's damage output has been okay, but nothing to be too excited about. Here we go. So check this out. The Guardians have their damage bonus. Let's go find where that triggered. Here we go. Here in round 3, Guardians exercised all 6 of their damage mitigations from the respective 5 bonus, and now that 20% damage mitigation has turned into 35.6% damage bonus. Okay, so this damage bonus is going to be super powerful for the rest of the fight. As you can see here, the Guardians are dealing dramatically higher damage now. Pew, pew, and pew. Okay. This makes me almost want to look at a Retaliate build with these guys. You know me and Retaliate. Okay. All right. We're just checking it out. The Throwers are keeping the pump damage out. They're keeping the damage going. Guardians hitting for 19k on the Halberdiers. I mean, those guys are pretty powerful. Sauron trying to come in hot and heavy with a lot of damage, but he doesn't have the focus damage bonus anymore. And that's basically the fight, guys. I mean, a lot of healing from Sauron. Good job to Sauron there. Definitely cannot fault him for the crazy healing he's got, okay? Overall, he's got a pretty strong focus build with a lot of focus damage output. I was just able to purge off this Gorthor there in round 3 before his damage hit, which really weakened him for the rest of the fight, okay? So, that is the video, folks. Hopefully you have enjoyed this recap. I love you long time. Like and sub. Randy out.